Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today, we deliver our preloaded beans down to Des Moines, and then we go 3 more times. Then we preload again. Fun stuff. Stay tuned.
Good afternoon. We're in Havill right now. And we're getting loaded. Very, very slow. Same thing happened today as happened yesterday. Well, not exactly. Not exactly. By that I mean the overhead couldn't keep up. So that happened yesterday. But it's not the same as yesterday because ahead of me, the truck in front of me is actually getting loaded by an auger at that standalone bin. My free drink. Quick Star. Quick Star is the best. Mudflap is my favorite. If you don't know about Mudflap, which most people do at this point, so take this with a grain of salt. Link in the description. Great discounts. It's an owner-operator's friend. Anyway, I'm loading the 4th load that I'm going to deliver today. Because you guys know I preloaded last night, and I think I got down to Des Moines around 6:15, 6:20. I ended up back here at like 7:35, 7:40. I was back out of here in Havill by 8 o'clock. And that's when I left Liscum yesterday. So it makes sense that I'm going to get one more loaded today than I did yesterday. My guess is that I deliver this load and I go preload for tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what as we go along further, this is probably going to be the scenario. Makes sense because we're not going to have harvest hours anymore. But these places are still going to be open early in the morning, just not late at night. And the mid-Iowas aren't going to be open as late. Liscum is open till 6. So my goal would be to deliver this load in Des Moines and then go home, pick up my children, and go load in Liscum. My guess is we're headed for Cargill tomorrow. I don't know if I showed it or not, but the last time I was in Cargill in Iowa Falls, the scale had a massive pothole in it. That's not very good, right? Because it's not like it's just ground underneath it. Well, it is ground, but it's, got a gap. So if you fall through, which you're not going to, but if you do, then you go to the ground. Maybe it has a tray of metal. I have no idea. I have no idea how that works. It's just a little trippy. Or like I like to say, it makes me nervous when there's a pothole on a scale. Anyway, they were working on that today. Finishing up on that. So, my guess is we're back at Cargill. Which, it's fine. I would have liked to stay on this all week. But, Liscum, it makes sense. It makes sense. Havill to Des Moines is shorter than I think it's shorter than Havill to Iowa Falls. Liscum is shorter to Iowa Falls, so the beans from Liscum should go to Iowa Falls. So, it dooms me to go to Iowa Falls. Which, if they're up and running, fine. And there's not a massive line, that's fine. Looks like we're at 60 pounds PSI. I haven't been telling you how much I scaled, but I am going to tell you this time because the last time I was here, I weighed 89,900 180 pounds. And no, I am not saying that I'm getting good at it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying I got really lucky. Yeah, I got really lucky. Yeah, 20 pounds or so more before I scoop forward. And when I do scoop forward, I'm going to go really slowly. Because if I don't, then I'm going to not have enough in the rear of the front hopper. Okay, I've been talking too much. Although I didn't record anything today, so you guys just get to hear me talk for a second here. I don't usually point the camera at myself like this. And somebody's probably going to tell me to clean the steering wheel, although it's not really that bad. This is what it looks like. Not that it's that exciting. But you can't see it loading. I don't have a GoPro, so I'm not going to go record it. Guy in front of me's done. I'm still in the front hopper, so maybe I'll just go over there. I probably get loaded faster. We'll see what happens. That may be in my future. This is a rough road. You probably can tell that. Some of the other drivers are complaining about it too. We're loaded. We got loaded with the auger. Like always, I was too far to my driver's side. I always have that trouble. I can never seem to get it centered on this truck. Whenever I do anything, I'm always to the driver's side.
as of right now, I do not see a line in the back there. Or cleaned up a little bit in here. It's like a constant state of organized chaos. Landis truck. It'll take a second before I get in there. Well, that gave me the opportunity to roll my tarp before I even get inside. That's actually pretty nice. Truck through that gap right there, so it doesn't seem like there is actually a holdup. There is 2 trucks in the pit. Oh, there is a line. Is in fact the bottleneck again.
like I'm actually going to be going in the far one. Because the guy in the close one hasn't moved yet. That's fine. I'd actually prefer that. Thing, can you? Still can. Come on, focus. There we are. I love that you can dump just wide open. It's great. Watch this guy pull up. That's the only problem. You have to wait and you have to pull forward because you can only dump one. The pit is only long enough for one. You can't get both of them. Let's see if we get any image of beans. See? Oh, yeah, something. See if we can see the pile. Exciting stuff, right? Definitely wouldn't have been able to record this time because there was someone in there watching me. That was fun. I don't know why he was there. He just, broomed stuff in when it was slightly piled somewhere, even though I didn't make any of those messes. And we're done for the day. Delivering, that is. Let's go find out. Speaking of finding out, I was going to say find out what we're doing tomorrow. I got my statement for last week, and it was it was mediocre, just like I thought. Cargo really messed me up last week, man. This week will be better. I know it will be better. Be much better. Card out here, not hit the railing. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Get all the way on here and pull the brake so that I scan my card. Exciting, right? Exciting stuff. Before somebody comes in behind me, I should get rolling. It's a pretty nice looking 579. that's where I'm going. I'll get the preload, and then I'll get to go to Cargill. Which means I'm going to have to leave the house at 5 a.m. again, like I did this morning, so I can get over there at a good time. Maybe be the first in line. Probably not, but... that's the plan. I'll let you guys know what the plan is when I figure it out.
More dash footage. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is right now. It is beautiful. Right over here. Maybe over here. I can't. Hard to use my finger. Anyway, we're almost to Liscum, but we're gonna make a detour. It's gonna make it so I close out this video. I'm gonna go get my kids, and they're gonna help me preload some beans for the morning. So I was given options. I was given Liscum to Cargill, Liscum to Des Moines, or Havill to Des Moines. I sort of want to change it up and go to Cargill, but because it's something different, but at the same time, I'm sort of in a good place right now. Run into Des Moines. If I do the exact same thing tomorrow, that works out. So I think that's what we're gonna do. As boring as it is, I think it's gonna make the most sense and the most money. So let's get back to the house, get some children, and get preloaded. I double checked. I called ahead. What I was told was that they close at 6, but I called and double checked. Always safe. I don't want to show up and, although it's not the worst thing from this location, because I'm not very far from home, but I would rather know for sure. So thanks for watching today, guys, even though it's just more of the same. I apologize, but that's live. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't try that. Nothing more to say. We'll see you in the next one.